Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is your host, Rising Oblivion. Before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you to all of the brand new people who have subscribed to here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I want to give you some details. I do stream on Twitch, link down there below in the description. I also have a Discord channel as well, and thank you so much for joining the channel. I do have a membership system, and I'm going to have on the home page where you can see all of the members and whatnot that I have here on the channel. So if you want to and support me and the streams and everything else, please become a member today or go on over to the Twitch channel as well. I also stream a little bit here on the main channel as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So we have some details here regarding a special edition of the Persona 5 Royal, which is going to be the next-gen version on the PS5 and also the Switch port. So basically just the physical editions that we're going to be getting of Persona 5 Royal is going to have a special edition. And this is the Famitsu DX pack, which is going to be a limited edition version for the Switch. Like I said, in the PS5 versions of Persona 5 Royal is going to be sold exclusively on the online ATLUS D shop. So this is going to be the only place that you can actually get this, is at the ATLUS D shop. So I want to talk a little bit more of what is going to be included in this and what we're going to be having for this version. So the limited edition version is going to include a tapestry featuring the artwork from the cover of the issue 1613 of the Weekly Famitsu magazine. So this is kind of a bit of a collaboration with Famitsu here, so you're going to actually be getting a cover photo of one of the Famitsu covers on the actual magazine itself. You're going to be getting that as a tapestry for getting this version of the game. I'll have it thrown up on screen so you can see a little bit of what that actually looks like. And not only that, we're going to be getting an exclusive plushie toy which is designed directly after Violet, or, you know, Kasumi, but obviously you're in her Phantom Thief getup. So you're going to be getting that tapestry included in this version, and you're also going to be getting that plushie, which it looks like it has a little bit of like a keychain type thing on there. So that's basically what you're going to be getting for here for this. But let's talk about price. So this price I think is absolutely insane, but the Famitsu DX pack will retail for 10,978 yen, which roughly, if you're going to be translating that over to USD, that's roughly about $100 for this version, or like $90 in order to get this version of it. So essentially, we know that the PS5 version is probably going to be $70 and the Switch version is probably going to be around $60. We do assume that these are going to be full-priced games, at least from the information that we know so far. So essentially that poster or the tapestry and that plushie is going to be basically, with the portion of the price there, is going to be around $30 to $40 included within this bundle, and of course the game's being $60, $70. So it is nice that these are going to be the physical versions that you're getting this, or at least you're getting a physical case for the game, the plushie, and the tapestry type thing there. So you're at least getting 3 physical items. If you include the disc, I guess 4 or whatever, or the actual cartridge, I guess you can see it's like 4 physical items. So at least you're getting some of the physical items there. But I mean, of course, you buy the game digitally, it's still the same price. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, this is basically the extra bits that's included in this is around $30, $40. So not too bad, I guess. If you actually look at the prices of what plushies are in comparison, I guess it kind of checks out in terms of like plushie prices, I guess you could say. But I think just how much plushies cost, for me it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So we have 2 of those items there, and this isn't unheard of. I guess there was a Famitsu DX pack for the PlayStation 4 release of Persona 5 Royal, which included a 3D poster and a visual card book and another mouse set of the Phantom Thieves as a plushie type thing as well. So this is something that we have here in regards to at least one of the editions that we're going to be having when it comes to the Persona 5 Royal sort of re-release. And like I said, this is only going to be for the PS5 and for the Switch, so just the physical versions are going to be getting this. So far, a little bit of edition has not been announced for the Xbox Series X and S or the Xbox One versions. And of course, the digital release is in Japan only for those consoles, so that is why there has been nothing released yet. Maybe the West, when they start pumping these things out for the Xbox and we start getting some news about that, we'll get some more in regards to special editions and whatnot, because of course different places have had different things when it comes to what you get. The P5, base P5, if you got it from, I think, GameStop and whatnot, I think that's where I got it. You actually got a, like, controller skin, which was kind of interesting. I think certain editions also came with, like, posters. I know my Persona 5 Royal came with a pen that it had with it, and I think a lot of just pre-ordered editions had pins and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different types of places that will have different things when it comes to this game's release. I was going to hold off in making this video, but we had literally no news for, like, a whole week after this was announced, so I was like, I'm just gonna make a video about this so at least people know that there is this thing at least. So the ATLUS D shop is what's going to be having all of this content here when it comes to these two versions of the game. Like I said, I think this is mostly just because of the ATLUS D shop being more connected to the, Japanese branch. Obviously, you can get stuff off of here as well, but because that's there, I think that's all I know for so far. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some limited editions or exclusive editions with the, different retailers here in America and the rest of the world in the West. Like I said, GameStop will probably have something. Different retailers will probably have different stuff there. When it comes to the digital-only games, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think P3 or P4 will probably get much just because those are more of a digital release. There's nothing physical there, so there's nothing to actually sit on a shelf like in a GameStop or sit on a shelf in like a Best Buy or something. Because these games are actually sitting in a shelf, it's a lot easier to bundle them with something. If you're buying the game digitally, obviously you're just going to be using like the Nintendo Store or the PlayStation Store, stuff like that. There's nothing really to be given when it comes to a actual thing there. So we might see something like in the West for the Xbox versions, of course, also the PS5 version and the Switch version. Those are going to be sitting on shelves, so there's more of a likelihood that those games are going to be having some limited editions with extra bits and bobs tossed in. So we know for sure that, the West is getting this stuff, so the East will probably also be getting a lot of this different stuff as well. Or I meant that the other way around. Japan's getting that. We know that the PS5 and the Switch version, at least for the ATLUS D shop, is getting that, so more than likely other retailers might be seeing this stuff as well. If not, then it might be exclusively set to just ATLUS's shop, so let's fingers crossed that we get something else. I know I personally don't care a whole lot about the tapestry thing and the plushie. I'm more of a person who, I guess, if I have to get a little knick-knack with it or something like that, I don't want to have to pay like $60, $40 for the game. That's $60 for the game and have a bunch of extra stuff. I don't want the extra bits to be almost as much as the game. I don't think this is necessarily worth it. You might think it is. Let me know down in the comment section below what special bits have you liked that have came out with some of these Persona games. I think the button's pretty cool, but that came in for free. The steelbooks are pretty nice as well. But like I said, those are pretty much free stuff. I'd rather have a steelbook of the next-gen stuff than have this tapestry and, like, plushie thing. That's just my personal opinion, but hopefully this information was useful for you. I'll update you, of course, in the future if we see any more bits regarding special versions or limited editions of other things when it comes to the P5. And I guess if P3 or P4 has anything, of course, I'll also keep you up to date on that, but I really wouldn't think that they'd have anything. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching.